comes to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys also without a loss this year, so we'll see who's able to keep that perfection alive for another week.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And from Minneapolis, we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Pretty good start here for him, 6 yards on that opening play. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On play action now, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. From the pistol, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
1st down, a run with Barkley. They cross the by a man, and now he's in the clear. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series.
At their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in defense. And number two, you gain respect from your teammates.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of a yard.
A 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action, McCarthy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Trying again, following the sack. Forced out to his right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
He beams one, deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. They've got first down from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Dump off to his fullback. And this this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They've got first down from the 31. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 17-yard loss. It's third down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation.
Man in punt formation for the Eagles.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Here he is on third and long. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out from the right hash, 55 yards out. And we will not see the field goal try just yet as the clock has hit zeros on our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's got Devontae Smith. Jukes out a one-stop. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. 1st and 10, here's Jones. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
We'll get this to Jefferson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Begins his return at the 16. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
Cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Toss play to Barkley. That is exactly why you rally to the football. After one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And an Eagle 1st down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
180.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Third and a lone yard coming up.
And it's third down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts looking to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action, Hurts has it. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Now Hurts on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places. They look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, they're steps slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles were ready to set up shop on offense. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A give to Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Eagles with work to do on 2nd and 12. Now Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
And it's third down.
They run it with Saquon. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they bring him down around the 34. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
And again, here's Hurts. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Trying to work quickly now.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And it's the rookie from Va-Tech, Bashul Tootin. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Jags win it by a field goal, 24-21 the final score. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Aaron Rodgers. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Steelers are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the veteran, Tyler Lockett. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's where I Eckert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the pistol, Hurts. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll be met in the line to limit the gain to a yard. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go to Barkley again. Jukes one defender, and he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Devontae Smith.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Connects with Mechie. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Saquon. He's within striking distance. And he did not get him. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on 4th.
Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Well, we came into this one knowing that these guys were going to run the football, and I don't think anyone is surprised that they've leaned on that again this week, Brock, and the results speak for themselves.
Good numbers when they've run it, including on that last drive, and this is a lead built in part on that rugged running game and effort. He
starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
They send a man in motion. Second down carry for Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
To number 3, Jordan Addison.
Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
McCarthy looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. He works it down to the 37. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Again, McCarthy to throw.
Well, this is in every quarterback's toolbox, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the house call. Talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
35, Vikings 7. Jake Elliott.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Juke the defender. He stopped on the run back in the 27. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now ready for some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
From the 31. He's going to keep it this time. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Trying again, following the sack. McCarthy hit, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's positive. But that's the end of it, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Getting out to his left. And this one does not go far. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running is Barkley. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
That's right. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Vikings 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again.
Let's go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
They give to Jones, right side. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And 4th and 4 coming up. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They've got 1st down from the 31. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Get up.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Can't run like that. Just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Go.
Again, it's Bigsby. He breaks the tackle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They will run it again with Bigsby. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Bravo 80.
They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Eagles getting closer to a 7-0 start. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Let's go. Ready.
A give right side, here's Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready, set. Ready. 70 Lions.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.